Welcome to Rad, a daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. Social media was one of the worst things humans have created. Social media was introduced as a way to communicate with friends or classmates and other strangers. Now, it seems that social media is one of the worst things ever. Twitter has become a prime place for lots of beef and drama and other nonsensical conversations. TikTok really is just for people to simp over hot girls doing dances. Instagram is where everyone likes to post their whole life story. And these people always have problems with stalkers and other complications with the lack of privacy. I could go on, but I'm really over it. Social media will never be the same, and this really sickens me because there's a lot of good on Twitter and Instagram, but these platforms get completely drowned out by all the bad. Edit. Well, this blew up. I'd like to clarify that I don't think the concept of social media is bad. But I do have a huge problem with how we use social media. Reddit is no exception to the toxicity of the modern media. The human brain, doesn't matter how smart you are, has not evolved to handle that kind of faceless, intense, rapid-fire communication. It shortcuts everything that allows for sane human interaction. It's the digital equivalent of chasing the dragon. I've not heard of this phrase before, could you explain please? Smiley face. When you use hard drugs for the first few times, the experience is very intense. Tolerance builds rapidly, so you continue to use more and more in an attempt to catch the high of your first time. Edit. The fact that I feel good seeing the number of points on this comment go up shows just how scarily accurate this metaphor is for social media. I think it's interesting that it's even called social media when it was intended to be social networking. It's used like all other media outlets now. Absolutely not about networking. Instead, it's about influencing everyone and advertising. I got rid of all of my social media, except for Reddit, a couple of weeks ago. It was one of the best decisions I could have made for my mental health. I didn't realize how much it was messing with my head until it was gone. I was constantly obsessed with buying new clothes to flaunt for social outings on the gram. Obsessively made sure to document every cool social thing I was doing in my Insta stories. At least in the before times. I started to get insanely jealous and feel FOMO watching my friends constantly hang out without me in recent months on their Instagram stories. Yes, everyone was getting tested, hanging out outdoors in groups less than 8, and wearing masks. I would get upset when I would respond to something on an Insta story or talk in a group chat and no one would respond to me. I would obsessively scroll through Facebook and Instagram, just stalking random photos and comparing myself, my life, and feeling like I could never measure. Plus all the political stances that overtook people's Instagrams, which didn't really allow for discourse like Reddit. It was just people, both sides of the coin, posting shaming, holier-than-thou memes and statuses about anything that reinforced their beliefs. It wasn't until the past few months of the pandemic when I've been at one of my all-time lows and feeling the saddest I'd ever felt. And someone remarked that that was hard to believe since my life looked so perfect on social media. It's been gone for 3 weeks now, and I can't stress how awesome it's been. I no longer give a F about re-wearing the same outfit. I don't spend hours scrolling and comparing myself, my life. I don't feel hurt, FOMO with my friends, and I don't feel enraged at political memes that are the opposite of my viewpoints. I've been able to read more, truly engage with the few people I interact with, both in person, safely of course, and virtually, and focus on getting out of my all-time low. I've realized that most people are literally only concerned with themselves and how they appear on their social media, like I was, and to not take anything so personally, make it about me. Case in point. 2 of my closest friends only learned yesterday that my social media has been gone for weeks. This is also duh, but it also made me realize, remember just how trivial all of that stuff is and how much more there is to life than trying to virtually curate yours to appear perfect. TLDR, I was one of the people using social media for mentally unhealthy reasons. Got rid of it all except for Reddit, and it's been life-changing. I deleted my accounts last year, and it only gets easier. People don't want to admit it's an addiction to them, personally, but it is, and it's supposed to be. We need to normalize being anti all social media. It's so true. I didn't even realize what an addiction it was until the first day after deletion, and I was like, wow, my phone feels like a useless brick. I kept trying to check my apps mindlessly like phantom limbs. Anything used by the masses, if both great and bad, it is what you make of it. If you just steer clear of things you want nothing to do with, you're good. Yep, I spend maybe 10 minutes looking at my Instagram feed, from people I actually follow. The rest of the time I spend on Instagram is looking at memes on my Explore page. My TikTok is completely tailored to me in that it doesn't show any dancing videos because that's not what I like. My Twitter is political. I don't follow celebrities. My Reddit is mostly wholesome memes. Tailor to your tastes. You don't have to conform to what everyone else likes. Edit. Thanks for the award. The real unpopular opinion, Reddit is also social media. Thanks for watching Rad. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out Rad too.